Change.org has a petition going on right now that says that Bert and Ernie should not only come out on Sesame Street, but they should get married as a gay couple. Now, first of all, I didn't even know that Bert and Ernie were perceived as gay until I started working on this show.
Really?
Yeah, I had no idea. I grew up watching Sesame Street.
Yeah.
I watched Sesame Street until I was in kindergarten, actually. And Sesame Street is how I learned English, because English was not my first language. It was my second language. So I every time I see Bert and Ernie or, you know, Big Bird or any character from Sesame Street, it warms my heart, because it reminds me of when I was a little, you know, little 4-year-old.
Immigrant children.
I was a little immigrant. Well, I wasn't an immigrant. My parents were immigrants.
I knew I was going to talk you into that.
I know. But I was a little, you know, 4-year-old who didn't understand English, and I was like, hey, apple, like so excited about it. But anyway, so Change.org has this petition, and what they want to do is encourage education among young people, so it decreases the amount of bullying toward homosexual kids. And I totally understand that. I think that makes sense. Okay, by making sense, what I mean is, I understand that they're doing it out of the kindness of their hearts. There's no bad intent, anything like that, right? Do I agree with having Bert and Ernie come out as gay and then marrying? Probably not.
Especially in the form of a petition signed. Well, they have only 700 signatures right now. But as a petition, it seems almost it's forced. Like, well, you guys got to do this because then it will get us this result.
Exactly.
You know, and the thing is, like, man.
First of all, Bert and Ernie, why are they gay? Since when were Bert and Ernie gay?
They sleep in the same room. You didn't remember that part?
I do remember that part.
They sleep in separate beds, but they sleep in the same room. They could be college roommates.
So do college roommates. That's what I was about to say. Like, there's nothing wrong with. I don't know.
That's the thing. That's what I'm saying. I understand your perception wasn't that they were gay. I didn't think that either as a kid, but yeah, as you get older, you kind of look up and go, oh, totally. You know, you can make the joke. I mean, that was where it always originated from. Oh, Bert and Ernie are totally gay. Look at them. They live together. There's never any girls over. But the thing is it's nobody's thinking about that in that realm. I don't think there's preschoolers who are going around punching a little kid, and because where do they get the idea that some kid in their daycare is gay? It's just it's too early. It's way too young. You're learning about ABCs. And counting and stuff.
It's a concept that is too complicated for a 4-year-old. Okay, that's the last thing that would pop into a 4-year-old's head. The reason why Sesame Street is so successful, and the reason why it's so great, is because it does teach children, you know, the fundamentals before they go to school. You learn about the alphabet, you learn about numbers, you learn about all the simple things that you're supposed to know to be prepared to go to school. And that's what I like about Sesame Street. I don't want to start, you know, incorporating all of these complex ideologies. So, you know, let parents decide when they have that discussion with their kids. And of course, there are always going to be the conservative nut jobs that don't want to have that discussion with their kids. And you know what? That's their decision to make. Yeah, that's their decision to make. It's not Sesame Street's responsibility to teach 4-year-olds about gay marriage and accepting gay people. And this is me saying this, okay? I'm completely supportive of same-sex marriage. I'm completely supportive of the gay community. I think that it's important to have comprehensive sex ed when students are prepared for it, and in that curriculum they should learn about gay marriage and homosexuality and how bullying is wrong. You get the picture. But 4-year-olds watching Sesame Street don't need to learn about gay marriage.
Yeah,